Commander Sykes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I crossed out Commander Sykes, and I probably shouldn't have done this. It's probably a total breach of protocol and whatever. But I just wanted to hear your voice saying those words.
Yeah.
So I crossed it out, and I wrote, under my command, Captain
John
John Price.
Yeah. And I do remember saying, oh, that's a name drop. Right that second, I was like, okay, here we go. Under my command, Captain John Price, you will have full executor authority. One of the most exciting things for me is the collaborative nature of what it takes to make this.
Yeah.
And how many people are responsible for the performance. And I remember speaking to Mitch, who's our technical advisor who I'd worked with before, and he said, you know, no one man can play Price, it takes an army. And it's very much that, and it has been from day one. You know, I'm the first guy to ever get to physically move him, so I had to find a way to make this guy real and believable, and a guy who can work in a 2019 scenario. Above all else, he is a protector, and he is a guide. But I wanted to make sure that in every scene I'm checking in on the person that I'm with. But I tried to make this Price be someone who you would aspire to be. Well, it's not over yet. Trust me.
I always have.
For you, I mean, you've got not just one character's work to worry about. You have the entire franchise on your shoulders. How did you feel about having to take that on?
Our goal was to make a game that gave all those feelings that we've had playing the original series, because we have to not just exceed the expectations of what those other games were, we have to exceed the expectations of what your memories were of playing those games.
Nostalgia's a tough battle.
Yeah. We didn't want it to just be another one. We didn't want it to just be, it's close enough to the original games. A bunch of the original guys that made Modern Warfare heard that we were working on it, and they were like, I want to be part of that. So we got an infusion of the original blood, and so I think we were prepared to take on this huge undertaking and this huge honor.
As someone who is a fan of gaming, who plays, although I'm filming it, I'm still not part of the process of making them. You've taken what was the acceptable level in this genre and put it somewhere.
So ちは任せる。
Our big used gear sale is happening right now. Save 20% on all of our used inventory.
Oh, I got my triple.
Yeah, I got my triple kill, guys.
Noctis OG. Noctis OG. Noctis OG. あれ、迫力ですね。
まるで占領されたみたいだな。さよなら、誰かさん。
イグニスどうだ。
何事もなかったかのようにルシスは続く。クリスタルと共に繁栄を続ける。それがニフルハイム側の鼻を明かす最高の結末だと思う。
つまり徹底抗戦とクリスタル奪回、それでいいんだな。
いや、現実を見ろノクト。
俺の強さを見てだろうが。
見たよ。でもまだ新しい力に体が慣れていないよね。きついだろ。
時間が必要だ。
おい行くぞ。待てよ、一番強い俺が逃げてどうする。
お前がいると犠牲者が増える。
なんで。
奴らの狙いはお前だ。人質にして交渉を有利に進めるつもりだろう。
今さら交渉。ありえない。俺が全員倒してやる。
ノクト、残念だ。お前はそこまで強くはない。
はあ。策はあるか。10倍返しくらい。
100倍返しで考えてやる。
Who's fired? You're all fired.
What? I don't want this season to end. What happens next? Oh, no, she didn't.
When it was first announced all the way back in 2014 that director Tetsuya Nomura was being pulled off of Final Fantasy XV, many fans were in a state of dismay. They slowly began to see the game once called Versus 13 change into something unfamiliar to them. The original concept enticed fans with darker depictions of Final Fantasy than we had ever seen before, with seemingly complex character relationships and a style of gameplay that resembled something akin to Kingdom Hearts. After being removed from the project, we never got to know how Tetsuya Nomura actually felt about the final product, in which he spent over 7 years striving to bring to fruition. But now with the release of Kingdom Hearts 3, he seems to have made some strong but indirect commentary regarding his feelings toward 15, and this may even even shed a little bit of light on what he plans on doing after the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Though, as a small forewarning, while this video does not contain any actual spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3, it does contain analysis of Easter eggs in the Toy Story world. None of these details are directly important to the story of Kingdom Hearts. If you are trying to avoid every single little detail of the game, that's understandable. I'm not judging you. You may want to play through the world first and then come back to this video. With that said, nothing in this video spoils the story for Kingdom Hearts 3, just the fact that there are some details in the Toy Story world that we just cannot ignore. All in all, you should be fine watching this video. At the very start of the Toy Story world, you're shown a fake concept trailer for a video game franchise with a toy lineup. This concept trailer at first glance just looks like a really nice JRPG parody. But then, as you keep watching and noticing various details, this isn't just any JRPG. Many of the concepts are directly pulled from another game that Nomura has worked on. Not Final Fantasy 15, at least not the one we received, but more specifically, Final Fantasy Versus 13. First and foremost, it takes place in a very modern looking city, which could easily be seen as Insomnia at nighttime from the early trailers. Insomnia, at the very least, under Tetsuya Nomura's direction, was based on various areas of Shinjuku. This city bears an overall striking resemblance to Insomnia. Even this purple energy beam coming out of the tower bears a striking resemblance to the one coming out of Noctis's tower. We're shown a protagonist that looks a lot like Noctis, although in Kingdom Hearts 3, everyone kind of looks like Noctis. But this character is far too specific to be anything else. His jacket even has crossbones with a crown on it. These types of symbols are seen all over Noctis's clothes. However, instead of an engine sword like we had seen before, he possesses a sort of red energy beam sword. We're then shown the characters in the next scene, and in the distance you can see a character bearing a very distinct appearance to Gladiolus and Mesithia. Not only are his clothes a very similar style to Gladio's, he's also carrying a very similar sized sword. And unironically, you can see they're wearing the same red bottom shoes that the main cast of Final Fantasy 15 wore. We're even shown a woman that has an uncanny resemblance to Stella Nox Foray, the main heroine of Final Fantasy Versus 13. That is, before she was replaced with 15's Lunafreya. Stella's first name means star, and shockingly enough, this character is wearing, you guessed it, a star pendant. And Stella herself wore small silver star earrings. Not to mention the glow around her bears a striking resemblance to when Stella used her power, as well as the fact that she's shown wearing an all-white dress, something that Stella and Luna are both known for. And the way this confrontation is edited is overall similar to the confrontation between Noctis and Stella in the older Versus 13 trailers. We're also shown a character that looks a lot like Arden mixed with Prompto. Though upon further analysis, this is just meant to be a red-haired Prompto altogether, and he even has similarly shaped bangs as the Versus 13 model of Prompto. Oh, and the character I mentioned that looked like Gladio from the back? Well, when you see his face, I think you already know who this character is supposed to be. Ignis Scientia, of course. They seemingly combined Ignis's face with Gladio's body and fighting style. You gotta think, that much brain and muscle? He's kind of OP. Our protagonist is then seen fighting and has a very similar fighting style to Noctis. He's able to wield a firearm and a sword at the same time. But perhaps the most ironic and metaphorical of attacks is that he entraps an enemy inside of a warp and then strikes him. I wonder what they're trying to reference here. The references get even more obvious when we're able to see that one of his eyes is blue and the other one is red. This heterochromia could actually be a reference to Noctis, whose eyes would change from blue to red. Of course, as Totally Not Noctis and Totally Not Stella reach for each other, they're torn away. I can't help but wonder where I've seen this kind of symbolism before. But after this point, we get a better look at Pseudo-Stella, and yet again reveal similarities in her dress and overall character stature to that of Stella from Versus 13. However, that's not where the oddities end. We're then shown the name of this parody game, and in true Square Enix fashion, it's named in Latin, Verum Rex. Verum, which means true, and Rex, which means king. So when you put them together, that's right. True King is the name of this game, as if everything else didn't make it obvious enough. Is this Tetsuya Nomura suggesting that his version of 15 would have been the true king? And here's where things get interesting. We find out in the Toy Story world of Kingdom Hearts 3 that the white-haired protagonist of this game is named Yozora. Yozora is literally Japanese for night sky. Noctis Calum is Latin for night sky. The intention here is so obvious that it would literally have to hit you over the head in order to make itself more apparent. Of course, as you're playing Kingdom Hearts 3, some of the dialogue makes it even more obvious that it's meant to be a Final Fantasy game, and more specifically, Final Fantasy Versus 13. Rex comments that he's level 47 and he's struggling to beat Bahamut. I find it pretty interesting that he chose Bahamut in particular, an astral boss fight that was undoubtedly cut from the main story of 15. And if you think about it, the player probably would have been at level 47 when they fought him. Just kinda makes you think. The rest of the characters comment on how much Sora and Yozora look alike, and even have a similar name. This has been intentional from the start. Tetsuya Nomura, when asked in an interview who his favorite character was, he said, quote, if I had to choose a favorite character, I would say Sora and Noctis. Why them? Of course, Sora, I've been together with him for more than 10 years now. This is the first time I've been with a character for such a long time, so he's very, very special for me. And he's been adopted by Disney also. So he's a very, very good boy. More like a good son, actually. Do you know the name Sora means sky in Japanese? And Noctis, his family name is Kalem, which means sky as well, so basically Noctis means night sky. So they are kind of complete opposites of each other. There's a reason I name these characters opposites to each other. Noctis is kind of like my latest boy or latest son. Nomura even said during a Dissidia NT livestream that drawing Noctis for the first time in years brought him to tears. So now that we know, almost without a shadow of a doubt, this is meant to reference Final Fantasy Versus 13. Of course, the question now is, what does it mean, if anything at all? Could we potentially see a Final Fantasy Versus 15? Or is this simply Nomura's odd sense of humor? It's hard to imagine us actually getting a Final Fantasy Versus 15. As much as I, and apparently even Nomura himself, would enjoy seeing it, it's still hard for me to realistically see it happening. Would Square Enix really invest money into creating an alternative timeline for Final Fantasy 15? Well, it would be insanely profitable, especially if they reused assets. I feel as though they'd use those resources on a new IP, if anything. After all, the only available team at the moment is the Kingdom Hearts Osaka team. That is, of course, Business Division 3, but it's much more likely that Business Division 3 will continue to focus on Kingdom Hearts related projects. Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to be ongoing in volumes for the next few years, and it basically would only be possible if they outsourced it, which, for all the trouble, it just may not be worth it. There is also the possibility, however, that Nomura could reuse all the concepts into a game that isn't a Final Fantasy, but perhaps a new IP entirely that utilizes the same storytelling and gameplay elements, similar to what Verum Rex is, but only time will tell. For now, in my view, only take this as a fun Easter egg. That's the best way not to get your feelings hurt. So Ultima Weapons, what's your assessment of Verum Rex? Do you think it's a sign of a potential Final Fantasy Versus 15 on the horizon? Or do you think it's just a way of appreciating longtime fans? Subscribe, click the bell icon, and let your voice be heard in the comments below. And if you really love Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts, I mean really love waiting a long time for these games to come out, then be sure to check out the Patreon for the Night Sky Prince. It helps me keep making videos for you guys, even during these long years, like my awesome buddy here, VG Mix. Link in the description below.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have
you? I wish I knew where you were. It's already been 4 years now.
I'm getting emotional.
This is the 89th letter that I've sent to you. But I don't even know where to send them anymore. I really hope that this final letter that I'm writing gets to you. By the way, the flowers are selling very well. They make everyone so happy. Thanks to you, Zach. Aerith.
"4 years? What do you mean, final?" Aerith. Wait for me. You're gonna make it too. You got that?
This must be an important matter if they're sending the two of us.
Apparently the subject will become our brother.
Is that so?
I'm already crying!
But will he
accept his fate willingly?
Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return. To become the dew that quenches the land, to spare the sands, the seas, the skies, I offer thee this silent sacrifice.
S.t.M. The army's mobilizing. Find the targets before they do.
Understood. The army won't be as subtle.
I want them alive. You hear me? You're going to save Zach's life.
Of course. I haven't even told him my real name.
Help them. S.t.M. I have letters for Zach. 88 of them.
I'm just kidding. You know I wouldn't do that to you. We're friends, right?
It can't be serious. There's no way we're gonna find 2 needles in a haystack this size.
There's no mission that's impossible for the
Turks, yeah.
Also, Sung apparently has something to give him.
Who? That target? So we're couriers now. Delivering packages to fugitives, huh?
Freaking Axel. God dang it.
Reno, Rude, status.
We got nothing.
You?
Likewise. I'm heading to point 235. You two take point 120.
Roger.
All right, let's get going.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
Activating combat mode. Are you kidding me? They're gonna make us... No, stop. Really? 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 This is sick.
I'm Sisney. Here's a present.
Ready to go? I understand now. Where is Engine? Be alert.
This is my job. Already happened. Lies within each
We'll meet
person.
again soon. Yes.
So get away safe.
I think my face is as red as a tomato. Stop.
Use brings about where I country boy too. Like you've been there, you know. Honor can be quite I've never seen you use that. At times. If only I were join my battle. Nothing else out there. Thanks. Hold on.
Hello?
combat mode.
It's all Aerith. What the heck?
Modulating phase.
Hello? Don't worry, that's right. Wanna hear? But work not stuff? Scary at all. Will I see you again? I'll be here.
That? For the both of us. Both of us? That's right. You're gonna live. You'll be my living legacy. My honor. My dreams. They're yours now. your living legacy. Embrace your dreams. If you want to be a hero, you need to have dreams. Thank you. I won't forget. Good night. Zach. That girl, she said that the sky frightened her. That looks so liberating. Those wings, I want them too. It feels good. If you see Aerith, say hi for me. Hey, would you say I became a hero?
What? Stop, I look like a tomato. I'm literally a tomato. Ah, what the heck? Turn my stream off. God, that took forever to beat. I'm sorry. Ah. Oh, we're night owls. Yeah. Oh my God. Don't look at me. Yikes. god! After credits? Okay. Wow. I don't think there's any makeup left. It's like, do you see that? Oh my god. All there. I'm your tomato. Oh my god! Did I enjoy the game? Yeah? But it was so sad. Ah, I can't stop crying. It's over. Stop. Yeah, Jonathan's been wanting to watch me play Crisis Core, especially the ending, I guess. It's what he really wanted. Ah! Did you visit the house in Final Fantasy 7? Yes. New emote tomato. I look like a tomato. I look like I'm sunburned. Like, I'm always kind of like pink because I have like a little rosacea. But like, this is I bet you've never seen me this pink before. It's a new level. You wish Final Fantasy X got this kind of prequel treatment? Got sunburned? No, I'm not sunburned. I'm crying. Here. Just for your entertainment. There you go. Oh my god. That's bad. I don't have any makeup left on my eyelashes, I don't think. No, like it's like almost all off. Screenshot. Oh my god. You know what? I don't even care. I'm willing to be vulnerable on stream, okay? Alright? Oh, my face is really red. Oh yeah. I just cried so hard. Not quite as hard as Kingdom Hearts 3, but close. I need like a paper towel. Hold on. Ow! Oh my god, I just... Okay, so what's this? If it makes me cry again, I'm gonna freak out. I'm done crying. I already have a headache. You know, you guys know how it feels to get a crying headache. Not a good time. At the live stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's the Final Fantasy VII remake. No, but like it literally is. What? Is this how they announced it? ...2005 tech demo? Oh, okay. Because yeah, this is pretty much like the Final Fantasy VII Remake trailer. Now it seems a bit different. Oh my goodness. Wow.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
To be continued in... Huh? Oh, because like Final Fantasy VII is the... Okay, I get it. Because this is a prequel. Well, I played 7 first. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. I wanted to save something special for you, and I'm going to be playing my viola. I've been playing the viola since I was in 5th grade on and off, and I'm a little rusty because I haven't played consistently in years, but it's still something that is a big part of me. And something you might not know about me either is that whenever I was in like middle school, I used to search up like Final Fantasy sheet music and Kingdom Hearts sheet music, and it's so hard to find sheet music for the viola. But I remember I found The Price of Freedom, and I didn't know what Crisis Core was, but I listened to the music and I learned the song and I loved it. And I just found the sheet music again. It is the harmony part because it's the viola, not the violin, so it's not like high pitched or anything. But I'm just gonna show you like a little snippet, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you again for your support. Thanks for watching, and thank you so much for being a key to my heart. Enjoy.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. How are you doing, guys? Wow. What a trailer that was last week. Man, I have not stopped hyping. It has been echoing and vibrating through my very being. And believe me, the last thing I wanted to do was be away to do this follow-up video. As long as I have been. But my house is currently getting torn apart to smithereens, so I'm here now and we have got so much to discuss. I cannot articulate enough how in love that new trailer made me. I don't know whether it's just because I'm a certified FF7 fanboy. It's true, I can't deny it, I'm proud. But there was something magical in that trailer. And I feel like this shot here and why I'm bringing up first was what really encapsulated that Square Enix. It really showed me how above and beyond they're going. That this reimagining really is just that, a reimagining. That Square Enix are looking to take things to the next level, paint things and portray things in a way that we couldn't see them before. What really stood out to me massively was the faces. Kitase and Nomura, when they said that faces and the characters' bodies and their body language would be used to tell a whole other tale. It really did, and we'll be getting onto the screen that really showed that, but this right here, wow, this is harrowingly bleak. So like a bit of a twat, I thought this was the train graveyard. I mean, I was over hyping off my nips when I saw this. In fact, I think Twitch even tweeted this out. All right, I'll actually start the video with this. So this is Twitch. It made me chuckle because, yeah. Here we go.